Everybody, this is John, and I have some random Wi-Fi battles. We picked them on the weekend, based on what Pokemon I think were used. I think that's usually my criterion for when I pick videos, and this was no different. So, if you looked in the beginning there, you saw one looks like a Hail team, the player named Mauro, whose video this is, facing a player named Taylor. If you happen to be one of these players, let me know. So he leads with a Bomb Snow, which is not unusual. I mean, that makes sense for a Hail team to lead with that. Get the Hail set up. You see he's going to come back with the Gigalith on the other side. So Kobos versus Calypso. You're going to see Kobos is going to set up the Hail, and that's not too weird. And you see he's going to use Substitute, so I would assume this is a Sub-Seed. I don't think he learned Stealth Baton Pass, so I don't think that's coming. He does set up Stealth Rock. That's a good decision against a Hail team because Ice takes 2 times damage, at least from the Rock. So that's really going to hurt this team. You assume he's got a Spinner somewhere on there because Hail, like Fire, needs a Spinner to be really successful. So he's going to use Leech Seed, so I was correct. He is running the Sub-Seed set. There are other sets, so I think he can do either one of the choices. He can just do a straight up Life Orb set, I think, too. But I like the Sub-Seed because I'm just a fan of Sub-Seed in general. So he was using Rock Blast, which is the one that can hit 2 to 5 times. You see he's already got 3 hits here, so that's pretty good for him. It's a little lucky, and it still hasn't taken down a Substitute, so this is a pretty bulky Abomasnow. He does take down a Substitute, but that's all he's going to be able to do. And now he's got the Leech Seed set up here. And Gigalith has Sturdy, but that's already broken thanks to the Substitute as well. And the Hail is going to break that anyhow. So anybody that's running around with the Focus Band as well is going to be broken at this point. So he does use Protect here. I assume he's going to try and set up. I don't think he thinks he's slower than Gigalith, I hope, because he definitely isn't. And he's going to use Protect anyways, I assume, so he can get a little more damage off here, recover all his health back so we can get a full. I don't know why he wants to be at full health for his Substitute, but he does. He is going to drain one of the PP out of Stone Edge, which is important because Stone Edge is one of the moves with few PP. He's going to use Blizzard back on the Gigalith. We'll see if he's low enough on health. He is. I was kind of surprised he did that because I wouldn't think that'd be very. It was neutral, but Gigalith is a pretty bulky Pokemon, at least on the defensive side. Maybe not special defensively, so maybe that was the right decision. He is going to get out of Charizard's way, though, because he does not want to be taking Fire Blast. Charizard is definitely faster than Abomasnow. You could have used Protect to see what came and see what kind of set maybe this is running. Either way, he's going to send in Wall Rain. I assume this is the typical Stall Rain set. He does use Sky Drop, so what he's going to do here is he's going to pull out into the air, and that means this turn's going to be wasted for both. Next turn, he's not going to be able to pick his turn, and Charizard's not going to be able to pick a move either. He's going to come down to the ground, smash him into the ground, fiercely drive him 20 feet into the ground, I assume, in the process. Doesn't show any of that happening in the game, but it did. Ice Body's going to recover most of his health here. I assume he also has leftovers on. And yes, he does. So you see the Sky Drop did not do enough damage. Charizard's taking the Hail damage. I actually think that it's even in terms of damage. He does use Earthquake here, and that's a good move. Earthquake, if you didn't know, Ground, Flying, and Fire get perfect coverage. Really, really good coverage. Only I think Aerodactyl can resist it. So Aerodactyl and a couple other Pokemon. Archaeops must be one of them if Aerodactyl is. So he does Toxic Charizard, which means his days are numbered. And if he has the Life Orb on, even though it doesn't look like he does, since his health is still pretty high for having a Life Orb, if that's the case. So he toxins him. He's going to use Protect here. You can see the Stall Rain is going to give this team trouble. He needs to just hit it with the Fire move. There he goes. Finally, even though he's using Protect now, it's getting kind of late for him to start doing that. I don't know why he messed around with Sky Drop to begin with. I think he just wanted to see what was going to happen. I don't know. I imagine the Stall Rain also has Blizzard is usually what you run, because he doesn't run outside of Hail. He doesn't run. It doesn't work. So he does have Roost on this Charizard. That's extremely surprising because Charizard is not a bulky Pokemon, so to run Roost on him is that's strange at best. He knows that Wall Rain really can't do anything to him though. Blizzard would be regularly effective. I don't think it's going to do a ton of damage. But he is running Roost. I'm very surprised by that. I mean, that's really strange. Either way, he's going to be able to restore here. His Substitute he uses, Ice Body, and the leftover is going to get him almost back to full health. You can see the Poison's already doing a lot of damage here. We'll see what he's going to do. He's going to Roost again. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I think he thinks a Blizzard's coming, and he's right. A Blizzard probably is coming. That's going to keep the Blizzard damage way down. Oh, he uses Roar. So there you go. He doesn't have Blizzard. Instead, he's using Roar. He's going to get Charizard out of there. I don't know why, though, because there's virtually no point in putting him out. really, Charizard was dead in the water. No point in getting him out of the battle. Could have just protected, switch protects, substitutes, and lived probably easily. So, in comes Excelgor, and I don't know much about Excelgor. He is going to use U-turn, so he's going to get him right out of there. We see that he is only level 74, which so far the Pokemon have all been level 100, so I don't know if that's just not a prepared one. If it didn't make it all the way, Excelgor is fast enough to where you don't need to be top speed. If you're doing stuff like Toxicking with them, other, I guess you would say, support moves, you don't really need him to be level 100, I suppose. Here comes the Samurai, only level 55, so I guess we are seeing kind of an advantage here, definitely in our player Mauro's advantage. So Samurai level 55 is not going to do anything. He's just going to poison him there. He could just roar him out. I mean, this thing was not a threat to his team, I don't think, at all. Either way, he pulls back. He pulls it back. I don't know why. I don't know why he pulled back the Stallion. It clearly was not going to die. He does send in Cloyster, Shiny. Who knows if it's legitimate or not. He just going to use Aqua Jet. This is not going to do any damage to Cloyster. Yeah, I don't think that'll do like 2 damage, especially off a level 55. Even off a level 100, though, that wouldn't do any damage at all. Icicle Spear here is going to hit for a lot of damage. Whatever he uses, really. I guess he could use Shell Smash. He's got the Toxic here. He is going to use Shell Smash because he knows Samurott really can't. At this level, Samurott can't hurt him. He's going to set up all he wants. Cloyster with this is going to be extremely threatening. I don't run the set. I run the Troy set. I'd be surprised if he's not just going to blast away with Icicle Spears or Rock Blasts, and even he gets a normal one too. I think it's called I don't know what it's called actually. Something Spear maybe? I can't remember. Otherwise, he does use Aqua Ring or Aqua Jet, or what was that? I don't know what that was. Not gonna do any damage. I don't know why he's leaving this thing in there. He'd actually be better off at switching to the Charizard on the Shell Smash. Even though Charizard's probably not fast enough anymore, but he's got to do something else because this isn't gonna work. He does have the Rapid Spin on him too, so there's the Rapid Spin I was talking about earlier. You really have to. That's pretty necessary for a ice team. Otherwise, you're asking for something like a Skarmory to come in and just whirlwind your team about, and you're just going to be dying left and right because ice takes 4 times and it's no good. So you can see he's got the leftover Samurai. The Samurai's living way longer than it should. I guess because Mauro knows he can just do whatever he wants to this Pokemon. It can't really do anything to him. We see the Cloyster doesn't even have to use a move. The Toxic finally finishes him off. So I assume we're going back to. Well, he does send Excelgor, and I'm wondering what this is about. He's going to get Rock Blasted. This is going to kill him off. No doubt about that. Yeah, he's only going to take 1 Rock Blast even. So you can see the boost that Shell Smash gives. Takes probably would have been a 2 KO. Turns into a 1 hit KO. Easy, remember that move is only hitting off of base like 25 power if it only hits 1 time. So just showing how powerful he is. So he does now send in Caesar, and Caesar's going to take this Icicle Spear. He's not going to be too hurt by it. If he had used Bullet Punch, it probably would have been the end of him. He must not have Bullet Punch on him. I think he's even named Bullet, and he forgot to put the move on there. So that's funny in some ways. He's going to Swords Dance here. Now he's going to be able to Bullet Punch. He's definitely going to Bullet Punch here. I don't see why he would Swords Dance. He's a level 91, so I would say our foe, Taylor, is not really prepared, but that's okay. This battle hasn't been so bad so far, even though it's been fairly one-sided. The one guy just doesn't seem to want to commit to a kill. You see he lives the Bullet Punch because water makes that a neutral move, and his defenses are so high that even after 1 Shell Smash, his defense is not that low. So he lives that. He gets Icicle Spirit again. We've seen me do that too. Caesar, he dies to stuff like that. He's resilient. He doesn't have much health though, and people don't invest in his defensive side. Now here's a Pokemon that's going to do really well, I think, against this. We have his Empoleon, and you see this isn't doing any damage at all, even after the boost. He obviously resisted 2 times through, I think. I think water resists ice. I can't remember off the top of my head. It's been so long since I used my Hail Team, which was barely even a Hail Team, because after I used it, I got destroyed. He does use Drill Peck. I don't know why he would choose to use a fighting move there. It is going to kill him. He gets a critical hit, so it's definitely going to kill him, but it would have killed him anyways, I think, with the defense lowered. It did hit neutrally, so he's going to get hit by the Hail. We'll see how much this Empoleon can do. Empoleon, I'm wondering how useful he is anymore in the new generation, but apparently he still has some use. He does come in with his Mamoswine here. Mamoswine pretty good in the Hail. I don't know if he must have Snow Veil on him, which makes him hard to hit. He does use Earthquake, and Empoleon's going to go down to that, so so we saw Empoleon a little bit, but he still doesn't look that useful if that's how he goes down. So that's the end of him. He sends in Charizard. You can see Mamoswine's faster than him. which I'm kind of surprised by, actually, but he is. And he's going to use Stone Edge. It hits. It's going to kill Charizard, no questions about that. Charizard definitely dies to that, which is, once again, why I wonder why he used Roost there. Wasting his time with the Roost. He could have attacked, probably done a little better, but, I don't know, that time you saw the Hail Team pretty dominant there, and I don't think it was because the Hail Team was played especially well. I think it was because we see all those Pokemon are Ice typing, so that's perhaps too straightforward for a Hail Team. You have a major weakness if you're going to have all Ice types on your team, but, you know, I think that it wasn't that Mauro was dominant in that battle as much as it was that his opponent, first of all, didn't have all of 100 Pokemon, so it's not on even footing, and second of all, he also didn't look like he knew what he was doing exactly, at least in part of his sets go. Swords Dancing on Caesar was a strange move. Charizard with Roost is stranger, definitely stranger than that. You know, there's a bunch of stuff going on there. Why bring the Samurai at all if it's level 55? You can at least bring a Pranks to Whimsicott at even level 1. It can at least do something more than Samurai did for you. So, you know, I got 2 more battles, so hopefully those ones are better. I do have a really long one coming up next, so we'll see how that one is. Thanks for watching. Bye.